The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Man who spent his first 7 NFL seasons here in Green Bay, here's Aaron Jones.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They run it once more with Jones. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Back to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. They'll look to throw. To the outside. It's looked in by Addison. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
First down, Vikings.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jones trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try and run. It's Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Packers, nothing.
Timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Project this ain't what you want.
Don't worry. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Packers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this is not going to work out as planned. A tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. It's his second touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7.
McManus to kick off for Green
15-1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. That his second TD catch of the season. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Michigan man, Quiddy Hay, getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football, and they are facing a 2nd and long. On play action, Murray. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Murray on 3rd down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's Jacobs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Cameron Curl up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
A 1-yard pickup brings up
It is 3rd and long.
Go. Sit.
Working out of the gun, Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll throw out of the gun. On the run to the right. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On the return is Jones. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
At their own 17-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Murray. The catch is made. This is Tucker Trapp. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good for the Packers.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. And Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now this is going going to be a design run. They let him keep it, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is caught by Addison.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's the punter now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. Murray now to throw on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Whitty Hayes bursting through to bring him down.
18-yard line.
One final throw before the break. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down by
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Murray now on 2nd down. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Green. Easy. Omaha. Two.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Pass Walker. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, and he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for Minnesota. 37 yards.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in
trouble, and down he goes. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
19, Charger, 19, Charger, 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
They look to run with Jones.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Jacobs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. Third and long. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll let one go down the middle. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
40-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
15 yards. That's good for Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, Jacob. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open man, Demario Douglas. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Riker now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Back to throw is Murray. Exiting the pocket right. Going for it all. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Vikings are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception. I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Vikings.
Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pick up there of 19 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nate High. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll drop the throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken of their timeouts. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing right sideline and complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichert now to add the extra point.
Reichert lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Rivers. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey. Sit. 2-2. Hey. Hey, Larry. Empty. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's one. Big ace. Move.
Murray on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Back to to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football at their own 23.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.